So remember when Rihanna used to be a huge troll on social media?
Didn't they tell you he's savage? They didn't tell you?
Well, it looks like her past might be coming back to bite her because people are now digging up her past feuds. And listen, they are messy as F. ASAP Rocky is also getting dragged into this mess, and he is finally breaking his silence on Rihanna's messy past. So what did he actually have to say, and is he really ashamed of Riri Savage past? So the Met Gala happened a couple of days ago, and of course Rihanna attended with ASAP Rocky. I mean, it's not the Met Gala if Rihanna doesn't attend because she's the queen of the Met Gala, and people started talking about how she has managed to reinvent herself in the past couple of years. For those who don't know what this is all about, well, Rihanna used to have a reputation for being something of a mean girl because she got into so many feuds and fights on social media. In fact, there was a time when it felt like Riri was always clapping back at people on social media, and it earned her the nickname of the clapback queen. And somehow she managed to transform herself from the clapback queen to the queen of the Met Gala. But since people are once again talking about her messy past, well, I think we need to revisit that past, especially since her boo thing ASAP Rocky is also speaking about it and letting us know how he feels on it. Now, to be fair to Rihanna, most of her feuds were dramas that she got dragged into because other people couldn't keep their noses out of her business. People were talking about her and not in a nice way, and one thing about our girl Riri is that she is not the type of person to let that sort of thing slide because she is always gonna stand up for herself no matter what. For example, after she took Chris Brown back after the 2009 DV incident, people tried to drag her for going back to him. Then Fashion Police host Joan Rivers dragged Rihanna, saying Rihanna confessed to Oprah Winfrey that she still loves Chris Brown. Idiot. Now it's my turn to slap her. And Rihanna hit back with Joan Rivers. Wow, you really do get slow when you're old, huh? Listen, she was trying to hit it where it hurts. R.I.P. But there was also the time Celeb Buzz tried to diss her, saying, Dear Rihanna, you've gone a little too far with this outfit. Maybe time to class it up and put some clothes on? And Rihanna replied, Your pee is way too dry to be riding my D like this. Another time someone tweeted at her saying, Only females who are deprived of talent need to sell their art with sex and soft porn, right, Rihanna? And she replied, Whatever you say, fishy poom poom. So like I said, even though Riri's clapbacks went hard, she rarely got into a fight or dissed people out of the blue. People were always coming for her when she didn't even send for them. And while it's so easy to say that she should have ignored them because she's a celeb and blah blah blah, we gotta remind y'all that she's a human and she has feelings too. But then her beefs weren't always with random fans online because she sometimes had real-time feuds with celebrities. The drama sometimes spilled over to social media, and listen, when I tell y'all that it was never pretty, I can't even lie, but some of her clapbacks to celebs were downright funny, like the time she and Jhené Aiko got into it on Twitter. So a couple of years before Rihanna's clapback, Jhené made a tweet shaming Rihanna where she said, First Cassie, then Khalees, and now Rihanna have nude pics and or sex tapes. There will be no role models for our daughters except us. At the time, Rihanna did not reply to this, but it was clear that she saw and was waiting for the perfect time to clap back. Well, she eventually got her chance a couple of years later when Jhené said, I want to do a really nasty song with Rihanna. I'll write it. Riri finally had her revenge and she said, Jhené Aiko, me? I'm a role model? Talk about petty. But speaking of petty things, can we also talk about the time she threw mega shade at TLC after they already shamed her during an interview? I know it came out to be a misunderstanding, but Rihanna did not know that at the time, and she gave another epic clapback. So TLC had an interview where it looked like they shamed Rihanna for taking her clothes off and using her body to promote her career.
Rihanna.
Every time I see you, you don't have to be naked. And it's hard for us to say anything because anytime we say something, oh, TLC, oh, they must be jealous. First of all, let me say this. It is what it is. I call a spade, okay?
Again, Rihanna back then was not gonna let people talk BS about her, so she posted this picture of TLC topless and she added a smiley face. But she didn't stop there because she even made the picture her header on Twitter. You know, just in case people didn't get the memo about how she felt about the situation with TLC. But TLC did come out to defend themselves and clear the air a bit.
First of all,
we never mentioned any artist
we
name.
never mentioned anything. And the unfortunate part is we were giving a positive message to little girls. We were saying that it's cool if you don't want to wear clothes, that you can do what you want, we don't care. We were talking to the little girls who want to be on television or be singers, even like reality shows.
But the deed was done by then, and Rihanna was not about to apologize for standing up for herself. Oh, and let's definitely not forget about her crazy fight with Teyana Taylor, cause the feud was so messy that it got Teyana canceled and cost her a lot of money. It was crazy how this fight got out of hand because Rihanna and Teyana used to be on good terms. I mean, they weren't like besties or anything like that, but they got on pretty well with each other. They met when Rihanna started dating Chris Brown, and they started a friendship. Chris and Teyana were very close friends, and when he hit Riri in 2009, Teyana immediately dropped Rihanna like a hot potato and immediately declared her support for Chris, even though it showed that he was the guilty one. She spoke to Vibe magazine saying, "A lot of people were jumping on different bandwagons and I really felt like that was whack. Before the incident between him and Rihanna, Chris had always been my brother. When he met me, we clicked instantly, from our fashion styles to our love of basketball to dancing to everything." But if that wasn't bad enough, she also went on Breakfast Club to double down and declare her support.
Me and Rihanna is cool. You understand what I'm saying? Like, well, we used to be cool. But at the end of the day, my loyalty is with my brother.
It also didn't help that Teyana then befriended Chris's next girlfriend, Karrueche, who Rihanna also hated. Y'all know how I said that Rihanna is the queen of pettiness? Well, she took the time to shade Teyana after Teyana posted this video of her singing the song Rapture.
We met, I always knew I would feel that magic for you.
Then Rihanna posted this video of her hairstylist mocking Teyana.
On my mind, constantly in your arms is where you should be.
Teyana did not like this, and she went on a long rant against Rihanna on Twitter saying, "I seen Caught in the Rapture on IG, then she posts her boy singing the same song, the same part with curly hair and a snapback. Petty is petty and the shade is shade. The Bean knew what the F she was doing. Don't play with me, Rihanna. F all this industry ish. You and I know each other very well. Throwing subs for what? You got my number, don't show off. You could bully everybody else and get away with that ish, but that ain't gonna work over here. So y'all can miss me with that Navy ish." Rihanna clapped back saying, "I refuse to help your career. You will not get an app from me. Not till you pay me. I hate broke bees." And when she said broke bees, she took that seriously because she took a screenshot of her net worth and Teyana Taylor's net worth and then made it her header on Twitter. She loved doing that. Teyana got definitely in her feelings that day because she went on another rant against Rihanna saying, $90 million and 90 million men diving in that bee's box. Your net worth, your body count go neck and neck. Hashtag industry P. 90 million won't stop you from getting your butt beat though. But then Teyana went overboard when she changed her header to a fan pic of her beating Rihanna up. But the Rihanna pic was from when she got beaten up by Chris. Considering the fact that Teyana had publicly shown support for Chris after he beat Rihanna up, she was most certainly dragged for supporting DV and clowning a victim. Not only did she get dragged, but she also lost a big bag because Adidas cut out their partnership with her because of the feud. They released a statement saying, "We have ended our relationship with Teyana Taylor and do not have any upcoming product launches with her. All I can say is that Adidas partners with athletes and artists who blend well with our brand values. We evaluate our relationships with partners based on the values we hold. At Adidas, we do not condone violence of any kind." Listen, she lost that bag major because she got into a petty fight on Twitter. Even though Teyana and Rihanna play kiss and makeup, their beef goes down as one of the wildest celeb fights to go down on Twitter. So like we said, Rihanna has never been the type to shy away from a fight on social media. But in the last couple of years, she has completely revamped her image, and seeing her on the Met Gala red carpet, well, it's kind of hard to imagine that she is the same woman who would steady drag people on social media. But according to sources, her boo thing ASAP Rocky has no issues with it because he knows how difficult it is to deal with the fame, especially when people are constantly judging you and trying to shade you. He feels like Rihanna was only standing up for herself, and he's proud that she didn't let people get too comfortable with disrespecting her because she always checked them and put them in their place. The source also added that he loves that while she is classy as F now, she is not scared to get petty whenever people try to to mess with her. Plus, it's not like ASAP himself has a perfect past because that man has been in trouble more times than I can count. He has gotten into fights, gotten himself arrested in Sweden, and it took the intervention of Donald Trump himself to get released. Oh, and there's also the fact that he was arrested last year for allegedly shooting a man in 2021 in Hollywood. He was arrested in LAX, but he was released after posting a bond of $550,000. So with his arrest, it would make him a hypocrite if he felt the type of way about Rihanna clapping back at trolls online. But even though the streets are talking about her past, it looks like people kind of miss the premium entertainment Rihanna's clapbacks used to give. Somebody commented, y'all remember when Tiana Taylor and Rihanna were beefing and Rihanna made her header a pic of her and Tiana's net worth and Tiana made hers a picture of Rihanna's face after Chris Brown beat her? I miss when important celebrities were messy. Another person said, I miss the savage clapback queen Rihanna. Can we go back like 5 years? And this other person tweeted, remember when Rihanna used to clap back to haters on social media? I miss that. But do you guys think that Rihanna has really stopped being savage, or was she just being rude as F? And what do you think of A$AP Rocky supporting her messy history? Has she really changed? Drop your thoughts in comments below and then check out this next video.